Hi, I'm Mel Pickup, Chief Executive of Bradford Teaching Hospitals. Welcome to this week's roundup of our news. This week, I'm coming to you from our research centre, which has been at the heart of major trials to find a new COVID-19 vaccine. More of that in a second. It may seem difficult right now, especially as we're still in lockdown, to remain positive. But there is hope and there is good news. So far, we've seen more than 2,250 COVID patients recover and leave our hospitals to go back home to their loved ones. This is a fantastic achievement and something to really celebrate. And we'll be catching up with one of those discharged patients later. So back to research and something else wonderful to celebrate. The news in the past few days that another COVID vaccine is on the horizon. This is the Novavax vaccine, which during UK trials has proved to be effective against this deadly virus and its latest variants. I am so proud that this trust and you, the people of Bradford, have played such a pivotal role in this world race to find another effective vaccine. Here's Professor Dinesh Saralaya, who led the trial right here in Bradford, to tell us more.
The vaccine shows that it has an 89% efficacy against the conventional COVID-19 virus, but it also has an 86% efficacy against the UK variant and 50% efficacy against the South African variant. Bradford Teaching Hospitals and the University of Bradford recruited 726 participants into the trial, and a huge thank you to every single participant who helped us run this trial smoothly and recruit the numbers. I'm very confident that this trial will also get its regulatory approval very soon and will roll out as another NHS-approved COVID-19 vaccine. This cannot be a prouder moment than anything else. Thank you.
Thank you, Dinesh. That's really tremendous news. And thank you again to all of you who took part. I was so pleased to see that 7% of all our volunteers were from BAME communities. Your involvement really has made a difference, and we now wait eagerly for the Novavax vaccine to be approved and rolled out. Now, of course, in order for people to get their COVID jabs, you need a team of dedicated vaccinators. And we have been overwhelmed with offers of help from amongst our staff. Here are Rachel Shine, clinical skills educator, who's been training our vaccinators, and Raquel Lycus, one of our staff nurses, who has kindly volunteered to be a vaccinator in her spare time.
Vaccination program will be successful only with the help of the volunteers. Everyone can apply, even members of the public.
But there's also people in the admin support role. The support staff here are just as important as the vaccinators. People can express an interest to do this in their own time or as part of their job role, and we can give them any necessary training to get them set up safely to vaccinate.
I am so inspired with how the other retired NHS employee came back to help with the vaccination program.
It's become a huge success. Where we thought we might have a few people being able to assist has become a really supportive place for people to feel like they are helping the service.
Seeing all those numbers of people that was been vaccinated, I'm beaming with pride.
Thanks so much, Rachel and Raquel, for all you are doing with the vaccine rollout. For anyone interested in training to become a vaccinator, please email the details below. Now it's time to find out what else is making headlines across the Trust.
latest visiting guidance can be found on our website, but if you have got any symptoms of flu or COVID, you must not attend the hospital. I'd like to thank everybody for the cooperation in this. The community has been absolutely fantastic. Thank you.
Thanks, Karen. We appreciate restricted visiting is so tough on everyone, but it really is necessary just now. And wasn't that lovely to see Ben doing so well? You can see the ITV calendar interview with Ben and his family. Ben is one of more than 2,250 COVID patients to recover and return home, and we make sure we celebrate each and every one of those stories of hope. Now, during these times, taking care of our mental health is paramount. Here's Mark Pichethry, consultant clinical psychologist and our head of psychology services, to share his top tips that you can use at home to keep yourselves mentally healthy.
The pandemic has definitely been a challenge to our own mental health over the course of the time that it's been going, and particularly because it's gone on for so long. 3 possible top tips might be, number 1, allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. And although that might be abnormal for us, it's probably normal in the unusual circumstances we find ourselves in. Secondly would be to reach out to other people for support and to give support. And I guess the final thing would be to focus on the here and now. And that might be doing something like going for a walk, being mindful and aware of nature, our surroundings. Or it might be doing our everyday tasks, one step at a time, focusing on the thing that we are doing. And that can often help make an overwhelming situation feel that little bit less overwhelming.
Thanks, Mark. Those are great tips and very much needed during these difficult times. Well, that's just about it for this week. Don't forget to keep up with us on social media. You can follow us on Twitter and LinkedIn. Just before I go, I want to pay tribute to the wonderful Captain Sir Tom Moore, who sadly passed away this week from coronavirus. To honour him, and as a mark of respect, we have been flying the flag at Bradford Royal Infirmary at half-mast. And we also floodlit our buildings and proudly took part in the nationwide clap for him on Wednesday evening. Captain Sir Tom captured the hearts of a nation in the darkest of times. He inspired us and he instilled in us hope and confidence, humanity and courage and kindness. A true gentleman, as well as providing much needed hope and inspiration, he also raised a staggering amount of money for the NHS, from which we have all benefited directly as a trust. Bradford Hospital's charity has received over $180,000 from NHS Charities Together, our membership charity, which Captain Sir Tom raised money for by walking 100 laps of his garden before his 100th birthday. Captain Sir Tom, we salute you. You made all our lives a little brighter and left a lasting legacy of support for your beloved NHS. We will be forever indebted to you, and our thoughts are with your family. Thank you once again to all our staff, patients and our local community for everything that you are doing to keep us safe. I look forward to seeing you next week.